Journey on, hold your head above the water. Journey on, you can weather out this storm. Journey on, there's a better day coming. A better day than you've ever known.
All right, we continue with our special conversation with Ty Herndon. So glad that he's here. That was a little clip from a recent HRC dinner in Houston.
In Houston, Texas,
So
yeah.
you were playing, I'm sure a lot of the dinners are asking you to come, because not only do you have a great voice in your performance, but you've got a great message.
Well, thank you, and I'm so happy to be of service every time that I can, because we're jumping off the road to do as many of these things as we can to give back, because the community has been so kind to me. And I think it's just really, really important, especially here in the South. We are the gateway to the South, Nashville is, so
right.
It's exciting to see the changes that are happening here, and the changes in the community and all the growth that's happening here. I mean, this city's on fire.
It really is.
Man, I've never seen so much construction.
Oh, seriously. Now, one of the things, though, that I also noticed, too, watching some of the clips of you at some of the HRC dinners and the one in Houston, you kind of have a heavy, I would say not a heavy burden, but you've got a lot on your shoulders because people are looking to you to see what you say. But some of the things you said have really been inspiring, so I wanted people to take a look at this, and we're going to talk about this on the backside. This is Ty at the HRC dinner in Houston. Listen to what he has to say.
And one day, we had a visiting evangelist, and he preached on the sins of homosexuality. Didn't really quite understand what that word meant. I just knew I was one. So in an instant, I was changed. And I wasn't changed in a good way. I was transformed from this vibrant kid into this little shy guy who had no confidence, who was broken. All in a matter of 10 minutes. And I carried that with me almost my entire life. And then one day I found out I wasn't broken. I found out I was made perfectly in the image of God. Yeah.
All right, that is great. Ty Herndon. So do you feel a little added responsibility or a little added pressure now?
I am a strong man of faith. People that know me know that about me. So it would be really hard for me to stand up for who I am without standing up for my faith. So, and sometimes that's a really hard hit to take, especially in the South. But I'll take the hit, man. But what I do stand for, and I won't stand for, are all these kids in the South that are killing themselves. The numbers are staggering in the South. And I know this is probably not a political interview, but if I have an opportunity to tell my story and infuse one child with the fact that they're perfectly normal, they're perfectly beautiful the way that they were put on this planet, and they have a greater responsibility to go out there and be awesome. And you got to move, you got to run faster, be smarter, be quicker, and it's just the way it is. But to know that they're loved and that there's a place for them, to come to. We're hoping to, with the help of GLAD, do some crazy good work about having some centers here in some places. I know there's a lot of that already in place, but just to add to it, that the kids have a place to go when they are, instead of putting a gun in their mouth. It's just ridiculously awful.
Yeah, it is something that really needs to be looked at. And I tell you,
I was one of those kids.
So
I was.
And when a kid comes to you and talks to you, what do you tell them?
Well, there's many levels of that conversation. It's really according to what's going on in their lives. It's their church, their family, their friends, bullying, a relationship situation, because it seems that kids are growing up so fast these days. They're already like, I'm gonna, my boyfriend or girlfriend left me and I just don't want to live. And I'm like, so the conversation really starts there. You just got to learn to listen. And if you just listen, you'll hear the cry for help in that. So, so many of us have learned, if we have lived a little bit in this life, that next week, the next day, things are going to look a whole lot different. So just a matter of getting through it minute by minute and day by day.
And hoping it'll get better. So it looks like it is going to.
It will get better,
You are doing something that is really tremendous coming up. It is the Concert for Love and Acceptance. Let's talk about this. Great lineup coming up.
You just saw my face light up. Yes, for the first time during CMA week, I have partnered with GLAD, and they're coming to town, and we are putting on a Love and Tolerance, Love and Acceptance concert. We've got a lot of sponsors coming in. We've got a lot of country fans. We have an incredible lineup of talent. We actually have so many people wanting to sing. We're running out of time. So
That's a good problem to have.
It's a good problem to have. And so I'm just so proud of Nashville for opening their arms to us for this at the City Winery on June the 12th, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and there are some tickets still available, so you guys check that out online. And
that's right. We had the full screen up, and it gives you information on how you can. Now, and Megan McCain is going to be there with you.
She's so pretty.
Yeah,
she's awesome and smart. I love her to death.
She really is. Lineup too. I know we just put it up on the screen, but literally, I mean, Crystal Gale, Melinda Doolittle, Jamie O'Neill, Jennifer Knapp, Desmond Child, Pastor Stan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Really excited. I mean,
Billy Gilman.
Billy Gilman. Yeah, came out the same day you did. That was, that was quite a day.
A few hours. November was a big month with Billy and I coming out, and Casey Musgraves winning Song of the Year with Follow Your Arrow. It was just it was a big month.
It really was. We want to make sure, so don't forget, get your tickets to the Love and Acceptance concert. That is going to be really great. We've only got about a minute left, but Ty, I did want to talk. You've got a new CD you're working on, House of Fire. Tell us about that.
Well, I am having a lot of fun writing songs right now because there's so many things in my past that I never got to talk about or write about, so it's all coming to the surface now. So was writing just the other day, and a couple of songs are coming out really angry, and my producer looked at me, he goes, "What is this, Jagged Little Pill? Are you doing a Loudness More Set record?" I'm like, I don't know, man, but and then turning around and doing some cool grooves and sounds that people are used to from me, and just putting it in a package of awesome, authentic music.
Can hardly wait to hear it. And there's some other things that are going to go along with that. And when those come out, will you come back and tell us about those too?
I will. A lot of exciting stuff going on.
There
and
really
thank you for having me today.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Nashville, for all of your love and support.
You know how much we think of you, Ty. All right.
Thank you.
Glad you were here. All right, stay tuned. Buzz About is up next. You don't want to miss it.